Yo, Clown Low Brett back again, and whoop whoop, I got another review for you. So, yesterday I went to Hallowicked 2019. I got there about 3:20. I was the place, first time going to Hallowicked, and I was surprised at how big the place and the venue was. It was at the, the Russell, can't remember, as I said, what it was, what it said, Russell? Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, Russell. Yeah, this place. But I had my ticket beforehand and all that stuff, so um, it wasn't half too bad. Like I said, the building was like super massive, so got there at 3:20. There was a line was going in. Everyone was getting inside. About 300 or 400 people there. Most likely by the end of the night, there was almost like I think 1,000 people. It's like holy crap! It was a lot of people there for a venue. I'm gonna say I'm not estimating what the numbers are or whatever, but maybe 500-600 people, 700 maybe. But yeah, I had my ticket. Showed them the ticket. They patted it down. They had security all over the place. Once they got through, they had like people patting it down, metal detectors and all that stuff, and they passed out the EPs, the dark. I'll show this again. I show this again with my other ones, with my review for my pickups and all that stuff. But yeah, they were passing out these. Still don't recommend paying 30 to 50 bucks. Wait till Psychopathic puts it on their store. I'm sure they had some leftovers over, and go from there. So, first thing I like to do when you go to a tour for ICP. Now, I always recommend this because if you don't do it, you ain't gonna get what you want. So, I'm like walking in there. I'm like, yeah, what's going on, motherfuckers? It's like just chilling, talking to the homies, seeing what's up, getting free Fago, all that stuff, man. And, walking in there, walking to the door, I was suppressed, security, getting the free CD, walking in there, my first time. The venue was just, like, super huge. They had all the food stuff inside, like fries, bunch of other stuff you could eat, and all that stuff, like, I didn't really take a look at that stuff, whatever, like the food court and all that, but, like, walking in on the right side, you had the tour cards, then you had this other section where they were showing movies, and on the other side, it was, like, the escape room, hospital, ward 17, and so, like, they had that thing. I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that, like the movies, because I've seen all the movies. I didn't do the tour cards, because there was a line for the tour cards. Everyone was watching the movies. They had a smoke section called the Smoke Fest. Everyone was over there chilling and smoking, doing the good, and all that stuff. So everyone was doing their own thing. The place was very packed and very busy. Then, like I said, on like the main venue, like they had stage, lighting was just amazing. Stage was very impressive. It was a very decent stage. So on the other side, they had the merch booth. Merch booth was it was decent merch booth, but the line was just crazy. It was like almost like 200 people in line, 250, and I'm all the way at the end of the line. It took about an hour and 15 minutes to get my stuff. Everyone got what they wanted. I'm hoping, for sure. Don't know, but they had an exclusive T-shirt for Hallowicked. Will be this one. I'll show this again. Everyone was getting those. The exclusive T-shirt everyone wanted, and the VIPs and the jerseys. The jerseys were the most sought after thing. You could look at that on the other video, my other videos for my pickups. It's all the same thing. The weekend tours was like a mini Hallowicked, but the Hallowicked is the main event attraction. So they had pretty much all the same stuff, but eventually everything sold out. So everything with medium, large, everything was gone. So I waited 2 hours in line, and I got all the stuff that I wanted, even the whoop whoop hat. Love that phrase. I always say that everywhere I go. Whoop whoop. So after that, I didn't think I was going to meet him, because I didn't know he was in Detroit. Murder Mayhem show showed up. Coolest fucking person ever to meet in life. down to earth. I met a lot of Twitter people. They were all cool. But the one person that I wanted to meet, great follower, great person to meet in person and all that stuff. And I always follow and share his tweets and all that stuff. Is Murder Mayhem Show. He was cool. Chilled with him for a little bit. Saw him around the venue. He was all over the place. Everyone talking to him. Cool guy. Down if you ever get a chance to get a photo with him, he's pretty cool. And like I said, we talked about a bunch of Juggalo stuff, music, stuff like that, psychopathic, you name it. Coolest guy ever. I met some other people, coolest guy. And everything, like I said, I liked it. I like talking to people. People are always down to earth to talk about anything. It was cool. Everyone was super nice and positive and cool. I think about the time I got out of the line, I have my little sheet here. It was about 6 p.m. The first band came out. Metal band. Carnival, whatever, something like that, whatever. And they're okay, whatever. I mean, not my typical with metal bands and all that stuff, you know. I mean, they were just like fucking killing it. Like, everyone was just like, just going crazy, you know. I mean, if I want to go to a metal concert, you know, I mean, but they played it really good. I give them very props and all that stuff. Old Squad Family was beating it pretty hard. I never seen them perform live. They played like a few good bangers. Everyone enjoyed them and all that. Big Hoodoo came out. He killed it, nailed it, every verse and all that stuff. He played a few new songs. He came out between 7:30 to 8 and all that stuff. Because actually, they came out pretty early, about 7, and he got off about 7:45. And they take those breaks to reset the stage. Because each of the breaks and all that stuff, like you see these gaps, they set the stage up and all that stuff. Green Jelly always plays cool. Saw them in Hobart, Indiana. They played a hell of a good few songs, like My Little Pigs, One of the Pit Ones and all that stuff. They always act with the people, with the crowd, and of course with the stage and all that stuff. They always work together during the mosh pits, and honestly, the lead band jumped up to the crowd and they were floating him all over the place. Weechi Matt killed it. He played one hell of a new song at the end. It's really enjoyable. It's like kind of like you're thinking back in the 1970s, man. Like disco. It's like a disco song. I hope he puts an EP out for that one or something like that down the road. But Weechi came out like I said, when they did these breaks, you know, Rude Boy come out, start doing his thing and all that, and it's just like, it was pretty cool, like, and everyone just killed it, whatever. Ouija did really well. Then Isham, I missed a little bit on Isham. He was between 9 and 10. When 10 o'clock he came out, whatever. I think he got done about at least 10:30, I would assume. Because I missed a little bit, whatever. But I heard all his bangers, because we were waiting for the VIP for ICP, and we didn't get to see them till 11:30. And they were running behind and all that stuff, but they got on there about midnight, around midnight, I'm assuming. I didn't really check my phone. But ICP killed it. They played pretty much the same song lists as the Hobart, Indiana, so I always kill it with that chicken hunting song. But yeah, they had a lot of cool stuff, giveaways. I'm trying to use this as a refresh thing, but like I said, you know, but yeah, they did pretty well. I mean, for Hallowicked, I recommend going to it. I mean, meeting with all the Juggalos, the family, you know, it's great. Having a beer, chilling, relaxing with people and all that stuff. Like I said, you know, it's great to see Mitchell, all the other Twitters, me meeting new people, you know, like and following them on Twitter and all that stuff. You know, I always like to share posts and help the community out mostly, so. And we always stick with, you know, into the group, you know, about music, bangers, you know, all that stuff, you know. If there's good music out there and all that, you know, we always share, you know, support each other. But yeah, Hallowicked was, I give it 2 thumbs up, man. 5 out of 5, perfect or whatever. I never, like I said, my first time going to Hallowicked. If it was your first time and all that, I will be going back next year. And I probably will do a tour again. It was just fun doing those. You gotta get those jerseys, man. But I recommend, I mean, like I said, you know, it's a 3-hour drive from where I live. But, you know, in my reviewer's sense, like I said, all the bands played well. I mean, the first band, you know, that came out, I mean, they were all decent. It was enjoyable music and all that stuff. Everyone killed it. ICP destroys it. Always. Esham killed it. I'm hoping for Esham. Like I said, he's good. He's a good rapper and all that stuff. Amazing rapper. And I'm hoping for a new album for him. Weezy Mac, I'm waiting for another album. He always kills it. I saw him as well, but I didn't get a picture with him. But he was, man, he's smaller, dude, but man, he knows how to fucking kill it. But yeah, like I said, all the bands did well. We had a nice little fun, like little get-togethers and stuff like that. But at the end of it got super packed with ICP, man. It was just everyone just, you know, getting in there and all that stuff. But like I said, I recommend going to Hallowicked next year. If you cannot do Hallowicked, do those little tours if you can, if they're near you. Oh. And all that stuff. I dropped my phone, sorry. But I recommend doing that as well. So I'm going to say, whoop whoop, have a nice day. Look at that flag back there. You know, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it if anyone subscribes. And so, have a nice weekend. Have a nice week. And I will drop out another video on record day. So that'll be next month, I think on the 29th. I will get the Flip the Rap and hopefully the Shaggy Too Dope Fuck Off video and vinyl. My mistake, not video, but vinyl. There's a few of those and all that stuff. And like I said, there's a couple other records as well, even the Twisted one as well, too, Christmas. So I will show up my pickups for that. Any other album release, like Ritz and stuff like that, I would do videos on those to show what the CD is. I will begin to post more ICP stuff, maybe some video game stuff down the road. So patience is virtue. So everyone have a nice weekend. And like I said, subscribe. I always post back, and you know, I always like to comment stuff with my people, so with my peeps. So whoop whoop.